everybody. They sound fantastic for 10:15 in the morning, right? I always say they prefer to play at 10:15 at night. But they sound pretty good this morning. So thank you very much one more time. The Odyssey MCs Orchestra, musical director there. And they're going to be back at 4:45 right here. So come and join them for the pre-formal dinner set. Well, good morning, everybody. Are we feeling good? It is an absolutely beautiful day, and you are back on vacation. We are so glad you're here. Mitch, your cruise director, and first things first, ladies and gentlemen, you are our most valued guests. You're the reason we are all here back to work so quickly, because all of you and our amazing Crown and Anchor members so quick to come back to cruising to support us in our return to service, and of course here being on the beautiful Odyssey of the Seas, part of our royal comeback. What do you think of this ship? Isn't she beautiful? The newest ship in the fleet right now, for a little bit longer, until the Wonder comes out in just about a month's time. But it is great to have you all here, and again, you're the reason we're able to come back to work. You're our most valued guests who have cruised time and time again. You're the reason, and your continued loyalty is the reason that we're able to continue to innovate, come up with some of the coolest designs for some of the newest, most modern, biggest, baddest ships in the world. It's because of your continued loyalty, and some of you have been with us for a very, very, very long time, all right? I've been here 18 years, celebrating actually this month with Royal Caribbean, so it's pretty amazing. I started on the Sovereign of the Seas, which was a long time ago. Remember that? Some people remember that, not even that many. And next up on deck, of course, the Wonder of the Seas, and then the Icon of the Seas. You guys excited for that one? We're waiting for the information, right? We don't know what it's going to be, but I tell you, I think it's going to be something special. And I heard a rumor, okay? Royal Caribbean does not mess around when they open a new class of ships. All right, you remember the Voyager class, the Oasis class, the Quantum class, and we haven't heard, but I mean, I think we're trying to compete now with the likes of Apple, Samsung. They released phones that now fold in half. I think the Icon is going to fold in half and get into smaller ports. What do you think about that? No chance, right? That'd be cool. All right, well, it's great to have you all back, everybody. I have a very special guest to welcome. Please help me welcome here to the stage the master of the vessel. It's the captain, Captain Pear.
A very, very good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board. It's a great honor to have so many of you coming back cruising with us time and time again. And a lot of you, how many have been now cruising before on the Odyssey of the Seas? A lot of you. Super Mario is back. Great to have you back on board, Mario. Great to have you all with us. So, my name is Per Kristoffersen. I come from Norway. Been 30 years with the company, 20 as captain. It started on the Majesty, then Mariner, then Liberty, Oasis, back to Majesty, and then I had the honor and pleasure of moving to Germany to take this ship out and I went there in January last year. Then we took over the ship. It was delivered to us from the yard in March, and normally a lot of parties, champagne. Yeah, we had a little bit champagne, but not a lot of parties. It happened on internet, and I remember we all was nicely dressed, and so was the people on the other side on the camera. They were sitting down behind a desk, and when the officials was over, they stood up, and they were dressed like you are dressed in Florida when you're on cruise. They had the shorts on, of course. Yeah. Great experience. Then we took the ship down this river because it was built inland. We did a lot of tests. We did a lot of cruising around in Europe trying to find some vaccine. Couldn't find it. And then we went over to United States, got all crew members vaccinated, and started cruising in July 31st. And since then we have been carrying a lot of guests. We started with small numbers, went up to a quite high number, 3,900. Then we went down again because Omicron, wasn't it what they called it? Yeah. But it looks like it's working good because now the numbers coming down again. But we are going up with the numbers when it comes to guests. On this cruise, we have 2,811 guests on board. Yeah. And you come from as much as 47 different nationalities. We are 1,622 crew members taking care of you, and we come from as much as 72 different nationalities. So I hope all the crew members are taking good care of you so far. Yeah? Odyssey of the Seas, the first quantum class ship that sailed out of Florida, and a little bit different than the other ships that have been sailing out there. And this is the most technically advanced and the newest ship in operation. Wonder comes out, but it hasn't gone to US yet to get the guests on board, so we are still the newest ship in operation. And as I said, technically advanced. Did you try the buttons on the elevators? You don't need to touch them. You just put your hands in front and the elevator comes. Elevator corridors look dark when you come out of your cabin, and you're wondering if the chief officer, the chief engineer turn on the lights. But then when you start moving, the lights come on. Correct? Yeah. And new seaplex, new layout on this quantum class ships. A lot of fun to do up there. We have the playmakers and virtual world. Anybody, Mario, you tried it? Many times. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Yes. And we have iFly. Ladies and gentlemen, I tried the iFly. I never got such a good face massage in my life. Recommend it highly. So a lot of things to do, and I hope you're going to enjoy your cruise with us. And we're looking forward to take you to Roatan, and then Cozumel, and our private destination, Coco Cay. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you the man that invites you to this party, the man that takes extra good care of you. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our loyalty ambassador, Alan.
Thank you very much, Captain, for the introduction, and thank you all for coming today. Once again, welcome on board the beautiful Odyssey of the Seas. As you know, my name is Alan. I'm your loyalty ambassador on board. Anything you need with the Quantum Anchor program, please come and see me. My desk is located on deck number 4 next to guest services. Now, without losing any time, and since we are here in your honor, I would like to start by mentioning our Crown and Anchor accounts that we have this cruise. This cruise, we have 656 gold members, 258 platinum members, 152 emerald members, 326 diamond, 333 diamond plus, and 81 pinnacle, for a total amount of 1,860. Give yourself a big round of applause, please. Thank you very much for your loyalty. Ladies and gentlemen, this cruise, we have a very loyal guest. He is hitting a pinnacle milestone, reaching 1,050 points. He sailed for the first time on the Splendor of the Seas back in 1998. His name is Elliot. He is right over there. Please make some noise for him. Congratulations. Thank you, Elliot, for your loyalty. Now, before recognizing our top cruisers and new pinnacles, let me invite to the stage to our fabulous Captain Pair and Hotel Director Chris. Please come and join us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest reaching the Pinnacle Pristine. They have been loyal to our brand since 2009 on board the Freedom of the Seas. They are Dee and Sam. Please welcome them to the Pinnacle Club. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you, Dee and Sam, for your loyalty. Welcome to the Pinnacle Club. Now we have another couple becoming Pinnacle this cruise. They sailed for the first time on board the Nordic Prince back in 1980. They are Denise and Noreen. Please welcome them to the Pinnacle Club. Congratulations.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone at Royal Caribbean for allowing us to reach this momentous opportunity to join the Pinnacle Club. And thanks to the crew and everybody in Miami, and we've been doing Cruising with the Ryans, kind of chronicling our quest to get to the Pinnacle status, and so we finally made it. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. It's great to have you with us.
Actually, they are broadcasting for their YouTube channel, so let's make some noise for their video. Now, time to recognize our top cruisers. Top cruiser number 3, we have Mickey with 1,952 points. Please, a big round of applause for Mickey. Congratulations. Top cruiser number 2, Madeline and Vincent. Please, a big round of applause with 2,152 points. And last but not least, our top cruiser. He has been loyal to Royal since 1994 on board the Majesty of the Seas, completing 846 cruises with smashing 9,245 points. Give a big round of applause to the big one, the unbeatable, the legend senior fleet top cruiser, Super Mario.
So Mario, great to have you back. We have been sailing together now for a long time on the Odyssey of the Seas. You took a little break and you come back. You are now not the Super Mario, you are Super... Yeah.
Super immunity.
Super immunity. Yeah. So, I'll give you the microphone so you can say some words.
Thank you very much, Captain Pear. And Noreen, you almost stole my job. But you did well. You did well. Actually, Alan, my very first cruise, you might want to correct the record, was on the Santa Maria of the Seas in 1492. That was good, right? So, well, it's good to be back on the Odyssey. Very good to be back. Captain Pear and Chris and Alan and all the officers and crew. And I have to tell you that, you know, for us frequent cruisers, it was a tough year and a half. Right? It really, the toughest period of my life, I would say. But you know what? I think the crew had it even tougher because they lost their employment and were pretty much forced to go home, most of them. And really, it was really rough for them. And I truly admire them, and I think they are my heroes. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. And you know, with every crisis comes an opportunity. And I've been saying this now for a while. You know, I've found the opportunity after the crisis. And let me share it with you. For example, there have been some positive changes on Royal Caribbean since the startup in June. And I'll give you the ones that are, to me, are most meaningful. Number one, the check-in process at the pier is now much more organized. Right? Exactly. It used to be chaotic. Everybody would come at once and wanted to be the first ones, and now it's phased in groups, and I think that's a very good improvement. The other improvement is the windjammer serving by the crew. So they serve us now, right? That is another huge leap forward, and I really do hope that they keep that for the future. You know, even when they do away with the protocols, I hope they keep the windjammer crew service. And the last one, it is the crown jewel of all improvements, the E-Muster. Phenomenal. And I know Captain Pear's a little bit leery on that one, right?
So you didn't like when I told you to go and stand for quite some time? I believed you thought that was cozy. No, the new system worked great, doesn't it? Just remember, even if you cruise a lot of times, you still have to do it the next week. Yes.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear those words. And I hear a rumor that you're signing off pretty soon. Is that correct?
26th of February. So yeah, my colleague Sindra is arriving on 20th. I'll lock him up, let him out on the 26th. And are you invited for breakfast again?
Well, that's what I was going to get at. The invitation for McDonald's breakfast is still open. So I will be back at the pier on the 26th to pick you and Chris, right? You're not leaving? Okay. So I'll save some money, only one. Okay. Well, thank you for listening, and congratulations to the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to have you sailing with us.
Thank you very much, Super Mario. We love you. Thank you, Captain Pear. Thank you, Hotel Director. And thank you all for choosing Royal Caribbean. Now I'm going to pass the microphone to our awesome cruise director, Mitch. Mitch, all yours.
Thank you, Alan. All right, well, one more time, a big thank you and to Super Mario and a special